Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Quiz. Today we are at the next topic, that is the theoretical Rook Endgames, and we are going to start with the cases of Rook and 2 pawns versus Rook. So today we have got a position here where the 2 pawns are doubled pawns, and let us see what are the chances. The position of course resembles the Philidor position. It's white to play, and we see some techniques which are working in black's favor, and time to time I will try to show there are some possibilities where black can go wrong as well. So this position is basically drawn, but let us try to understand what are white's chances. Firstly, unlike cases where rook and 1 pawn versus rook, many a times after the trade of rooks, king and pawn endgame is drawn. That will not happen here because there are 2 pawns. So the king and pawn endgames will be mostly winning for white. Here white tries to trade the rook. So white starts with the move rook b7. Black goes rook g6 and white attacks the rook with rook b6. After rook b6, kb6, kd7, there will be kc5, and white will be able to convert the king and pawn endgame. In some cases he sacrifices the pawn which is ahead and snatches the opposition by force, thereby getting a winning position. Here many moves work actually, but rook g4 is most logical and it is the safest way to here. The rook attacks the behind pawn and he is trying to use the second way of the Philidor position which we have discussed before. So rook g1 is another possibility, but here black has to play very carefully, because after kc6, if he goes rook c1 check, then after kd6, we have discussed this position in detail. This has become a lost case now. After the move ke8, there will be rook b8 check, kf7, and if the king reaches d7, and we have almost managed to reach the Lucena position. After rook d1, d6, rook d4, rook can just go to b1, deliver check from f1 and push the black king away. So this would be a lost case. And also note that here kc8 just fails to rook c6 check. This position looks losing, but black can play the move kc8 and then go rook c8 check next move. Still there are drawing chances. Another line which looks bad is rook g7. When after rook b8 check, after kc7 force, kd7 and ke7 allow rook b7 check. So kc7, rook a8, and here also if black plays any move like rook g6 trying to stop the advance of the d pawn, then d6 check nevertheless comes up and then it's gone game, because after rook d6 there is rook a7, kb8, kd6, ka7, that king and pawn endgame is lost. And after kd7, rook check, king d8, and after kc6 we see that here this rook was required on the c1 square to give check and drive the white king, which is not possible now because of the bad move rook g6, and hence this position is losing for black. Black would have played the move rook g1 there, which would have still allowed him to hold the game. That's why after rook b6, technically the safest move is rook g4, and it is a better way to hold the game. The point is after kc6, black can go rook d4, when after d6 there is just rook c4 check, kd5, rook c1, reaching a drawn position. After kd6 here, he can go with the move king e8. When after rook b8 check, kf7, we see that kd7 is not possible because the d pawn is hanging. So this is the second method of the Philidor's draw. Even the move kc8, which we can consider as far safer over here, the king remains on the short side as well, is similar. Thus white goes with the move d6 here, when the idea is if rook g5 check, then the king hides on the c6 square. So black has to play rook g1, even rook g2 works. And now the idea is very simple. As soon as king reaches c6, rook c1 check, c6, rook c1 check, kd5, rook h1. White now goes rook b8 check, kd7, rook b7, thus trying to improve his rook position on b7. And now see if king c6, then again rook c1 check. Same happens to ke6, again rook e1 check. So d7, and now black plays the simple rook h5. He could have played the move rook h6 as well. King c6, rook check, kc5, rook h5 check, d5, and now he should not allow kd6 or kc6. So simple rook h6, and now we see that white is almost forced to play d6, after which the pawns are covering all the places for the king. So black can simply use rook h5 check, kc4 or kc6 to both rook c5 check. The rook cannot be taken because of stalemate trick here, and after kb6, rook b5, if king tries to hide via a7, b8, then also just rook b7, kb7, king takes d7, and the second pawn is also lost. Thus the position is drawn. Thus we can say that the double pawns were not here good enough to allow the white king shelter in this case. I hope you are finding these lessons useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.